lights out, and we are racing at Silverstone. Good getaway for Callum Ilott to get off the line. Now, who's going to be second? Looks like Thibaut Courtois is side by side with Alex Albon. Now, Albon trying to maintain that second position that he had, and he will outbrake the Alpha. How brave is he feeling in the background? Already up to fourth place. George Russell. Then it's Pieface losing a couple of positions at the start. Ben Daly. And there was a problem in the background there for Ben Daly. He was falling down the order. Cars absolutely everywhere. But Callum Ilott with the lead as Albon defends from Courtois, who's feeling very racy indeed. And he can't find a way by Alex Albon, hanging on to second place all the while. George Russell trying to pick these two off. Here comes the Real Madrid goalkeeper trying to go all the way around the outside, and that is absolutely fantastic. Courtois past Albon. He's got the softer tyres on, but man, did he use them to great effect. He is up to P2, and Albon won't like that. He'll want him back immediately. He tries to retake that second place. How brave is Courtois feeling? All the while, George Russell, the driver we go on board with, is saying that'll do. He's on the same tyres as his good mate Alex Albon. He's looking to try and take third place as they go onto the Wellington Straight, and the Williams driver looks to have the inside line. He's got P3, and all of that battling with the Real Madrid goalkeeper has helped George Russell get ahead of Alex Albon.
Here's George Russell going to get past Courtois up the inside.
Now here we go, George Russell trying to take the position into Brooklands corner, and by the time he gets to Lovefield, Courtois like, nope, I'm at the front, this might not ever happen again. But when the power is applied, it's George Russell up to P2. Now, can Alexander Albon, who went around the outside of an Alpha in the real thing here last year, trying to dive to the inside in the Virtual Grand Prix and take third place, and he runs Courtois off the road. George Russell P2, Albon in third now, Courtois down to fourth.
What engine does he go?
He's been overtaken by a professional goalkeeper.
Further back, Robert Schwartzman trying to get past, and now getting past Ben Daly, late on the brakes. Maybe too late on the brakes. Oh, and they're banging wheels in the middle of Lovefield as the Ferrari gets ahead and stays ahead.
As we can see once again, I don't think, unless Alex Albon may be looking.
Albon was thinking about, there he is, Alex Albon up to second place, and George Russell, who for so long has been ahead, makes his way by, and now it's Albon's turn to lead these two. Oh, Alex Albon with the penalty. Alex Albon, having got that penalty, now back to the pits.
So advantage George Russell in this battle of that duo. Onto the soft tyres on lap 14. That is a long way to go. So clearly, with that 3-second time penalty, Albon has to go aggressive now to try and eke that advantage over Russell, over a second, so that George doesn't get the DRS advantage, the tow as well. So Albon's gone extremely aggressive. Here's Callum Ilott. How close are they going to be as he comes past the pit exit? There is Albon. So Ilott quite comfortably ahead, but Alex Albon should have a lot more pace at this stage. So I wouldn't be surprised if Alex gets onto the rear diffuser of Callum, but then towards the end, that's where Alex will start to fall away.
Say goodbye to the mediums, say hello to the softs, and back out he goes. Robert Schwartzman also in the pits as well from P2. Now, where does George Russell exit? Rather unusual pit lane here at Silverstone. Callum Ilott has gone through, and so has Alex Albon. He's got that 3-second time penalty. You can see George Russell comfortably within that margin at the moment, but it wasn't very comfortable between keeping the margin over Enzo Fittipaldi.
Look at the pace difference right now that Alex Albon has. He needs to utilise those fresh softs that he has on his car at the moment, as they will only get worse over these next 10 laps, and you can just see the difference in traction. He is all over the back of the Ferrari of Callum Ilott, and I imagine after Maggots and Beckett's, this could be quite an easy move, if not before.
Yeah, let's see if he risks it into Maggots' corner. Ilott ahead of Albon for the moment, but for how much longer? How long can Callum Ilott keep Alex Albon behind? Because right now George Russell's looking in a good position to win this one as well. He will be able to push on those tyres. He came in a lap later with the DRS. Albon getting close, but not able to get by. Here's the moment for Alex Albon, who's going to get ahead on track, or is he? He's going to go around the outside, turn the outside line to the inside and turn it into the race lead. Albon takes P1. Now, how quickly can he pull away from Callum Ilott? Can he build a 3-second lead over the Ferrari? Can he build a 3-second lead over this man, George Russell? There's going to be nothing Callum Ilott can do because George Russell's got the better traction and he's got second place, as he has just a second between him and the race lead. And Albon, with that penalty applied, means that George Russell's effectively there, getting past into the lead. Will he be able to get past? Remember, doesn't need this. Doesn't need the hassle.
Oh, he does though, doesn't he?
Well, I think when it's your best
Oh,
player
look how close he is!
He's going to go through, and George Russell takes the lead. He gets ahead of Alex Albon, and the Williams driver leads just before he goes on to the penultimate lap of the race. Can Alex Albon come back? He's trying to take the honours on track at least. Can he go around the outside? He can. But if George Russell can just stay within 3 seconds, it's still going to be victory for him. So it will be Alexander Albon over the line in P1. But when you apply the penalty, it's going to be 5 virtual GP in a row for George Russell. When the penalty's applied, it's George Russell who wins at Silverstone after a fantastic battle with his good friend Alex Albon. And George Russell in a virtual Grand Prix, it always seems to end in victory.